Hey, this is Ricky with Po Boy Smoker Club back with another video. We had a lot of good response to our first video with the Boston butt on the Weber Kettle grill. Now we're going to do ribs. Got two style ribs for today. Pork back ribs, St. Louis style ribs. A lot of competitions use the St. Louis style ribs. I like both. We're going to cook them on the Weber Kettle grill. Should take around 4 hours, give or take. And we'll see how they turn out. Stay tuned. Everybody, I want to tell you a little story behind these ribs. Went to Walmart. It's Sunday. Local butchery's not open. Prefer to go that route, but it is what it is. Everybody knows about the coronavirus going on. It's a bad thing, and I get it. People are buying toilet paper. It must give you a bad case of shits. I don't know. And paper towels. You gotta wipe your hands after you take a dump. I get it. So, long story short, I had 2 pack of ribs. The St. Louis, the back ribs. Went through checkout, self-checkout, because they had 18 lines, only 2 open. So, you know, okay. As I proceeded to check out, lady told me, sir, you can only have 1 pack of ribs. Yeah, you know, kind of made me mad, but I get it. All right, so checked out, went to the car, put my pack of ribs in there, put the other pack back, and proceeded to walk back in to Walmart, grabbed another pack of ribs, and I went to Lawn and Garden and checked out. No questions asked, and I got away with it. So that's the story behind them. We'll be right back. We're still prepping the ribs here. Some prefer the membrane on. I don't really know what I prefer. It's weird. I prefer the membrane off. It helps get the smoke up through the bottom, through the bones, through the top. The membrane, all it's going to do is lock it out. So there's a lot of different ways people like to take the membrane off. They got that membrane tool, but this is Po Boy Smoker Club, so we do it the cheap way, the free way. So I've already got this one prepped. So I'm going to show you what you do here. You just take a good knife. What I do is cut down the sides, cut across here, okay? What you want to do is just get a start here, and you're going to work it. And some do easy, some don't. And we'll find out what this one does here. But you want to work it all the way across. Get it going. You got to put your finger in there, and you got to do what you got to do. So right there, and we're going to pull just like that. Now these are St. Louis style ribs. They're a little bit more tricky for whatever reason. Like I said, we're just going to work our way back. And somebody's chicken fingers ready. So we're going to pull here, like that. We're going to do it here. We're going to trim the fat a little bit, trim this up, and we're going to go the same way with the pork back ribs. Cut it across here. Get you a start with a sharp knife right through here. Okay, cut across here, put your hand up on here, and just work it all the way down. All right, we'll be back. So now we got everything prepped, fat off, membranes off the back. What we're gonna do now is put a rub. Like I said, we're gonna do one dry rub, one wet rub, but we're gonna put a rub on both of them. First rub we got here, I haven't tried before. It's Pit Boss Kansas City barbecue rub. It's got a great smell. We'll see how it goes. Next one here is by McCormick, sweet and smoky. It's great. This is really good on chicken, pork, whatever. So we're going to start here. We're going to put the sweet and smoky on our St. Louis style ribs. Do a little coat here. Don't be shy. Go at it like a virgin on prom night. Some people do it, and I, for the life of me, I don't know why. Some people will rub it. Don't do that crap. All it does is push it to one side. Pat it in. Pat it in. Get on the sides. Okay? Get up in here. And some people might say, oh, this guy did not trim enough fat. Well, whatever. I don't care what you say. I'm going to flip it over. We're going to get back here on this back side. and do the same thing, okay? Make sure you get all over. Yeah, of course we're not going to eat up under the bone. But this is going to bring the flavor through the meat. Like I said, pat it in. Get the sides, you know, all there. Sides here. Throw them in. Flip it over. A little bit more, not a lot. And we're good to go. We're gonna go through the same process on the back ribs, and I'm not gonna show that because that's boring. We'll be back. All right, we got our coals lit. We got some dry coals, unlit coals up under here. Now this is probably way too many coals, but it is what it is. It's in there, it's gonna cook. We got our fresh cut hickory from Captain Larry's Tree Farm. Highly recommend them. Great product. We got a water pan here to help keep moisture in. So we're gonna put the grid on and we're gonna get up to 250 for optimal smoking degree temperature. 250, 275. All right, we're back. We got the grill smoking really good. Like I said, 250, 275, the optimal smoking temperature. We got a water pan, like I said. So we're gonna put rack here for indirect heat. And it's really windy, so it's kicking this fire up really quick. So I'm gonna try to slide these over the best we can. And there we go. We're gonna put the grid back on. I like putting the damper on this side so it pulls the smoke across the meat. Always leave this open, okay? That's where your smoke comes out. And if you got a Weber Kettle grill, right here is where you adjust your heat, okay? Cooler, hotter. Hotter because it opens the vents, air goes through there. All right, so another thing, when you get good, right here. It's only charcoal to buy. Don't buy the pre-lit crap, okay? Don't buy that. You're not a grill master if you do so. Right here, the original shake and bake. All right, we'll be back. I just want to add, there's been a lot of talk, junk talk, all kinds of stuff from a competitor of mine. Only the Best Smokehouse is their name. And they use a lot of fancy stuff us po' boys can't afford. And, you know, I don't think there's any competition. I'm just an average blue collar white trash guy, and you know, I like to cook on my cheapo grill. It does work. So Boston, what do you think? Well, I think I got up at 4 o'clock this morning. I'm pretty sleepy. Rock on, brother, rock on. We'll be back. All right, we're about an hour and a half into our cooking the ribs on the Weber Kettle grill. We're on 275, maybe 280. It's really windy. Seems like every time I want to do this, wind is nuts. So haven't added any more coals. I've actually had to kill the dampers pretty good because of the wind increasing the heat. So let's take a look. Yeah, I'd say they were looking pretty good. Still got some good coals there. Yeah, looking good. So we're gonna let them keep on rolling. We'll be back. All right, so now we're at the 2-hour mark on our ribs. Still holding temperature pretty good. We're holding at 275, so we're gonna take a look. Good color. Coal still going good. Now we're gonna wrap them in tin foil. We'll be right back. All right, so we're back at it. Ribs been on for 2 hours, and now we're gonna double wrap them with tin foil. They done got all the smoke they're gonna get. After about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, your smoking's done. You're not gonna get any more. It's kind of useless putting your wood chips, wood chunks, pellets, whatever you have in your grill. So we're gonna put these double wrap, and we're gonna go for a couple more hours. All right, so now we're at the 4-hour mark on our ribs. Like I said, I'm gonna do a wet style and a dry style. This one right here, pork back ribs, that's when we're gonna do the wet style. St. Louis, dry rub. Now, I like to take a little bit of more rub and just put it on there a little bit. And we're gonna put them back on the grill. They've been wrapped up in tinfoil for 2 hours. We're gonna put them back on the grill, let them firm up, dry up for about 15 more minutes, give or take. So we're gonna base our barbecue sauce on this right here, and we'll be back. All right, so now we got our ribs off the grill. We left them opened up. We smoked them for 2 hours, wrapped them for 2 hours, opened them up for 15 minutes. Dry rub here, wet rub here. And just like this, slides right out. Just like that. So I hope this video has helped you out. Stay tuned, like, subscribe, and share. We out. And once again, didn't think about showing a finished product. Great smoke ring. Just juice pouring out of it. That's our wet rib. That's our dry rib. Don't get no better. Smoke ring. Smoke ring. All right, yeah.